It's Mickey. I'm an addiction counselor and I've been working for 1 year and a half.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm also an addiction therapist and I've been working here since April. I think the great thing about Liberty House is all of us as therapists, we work differently, which is great for the clients to have different personalities, different work ethics, and keeping it fresh, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Therapy is where magic happens. Right, so therapy is unique because every client is unique, and it's about building that trust and having that understanding, and it's about healing as well. So often clients come here and they think we're gonna fix them, and then, oh gosh, I would love to have that magic wand and fix them, but it doesn't work like that. And it's something wrong with the word fixing, it implies that they are objects, and it's not about that, so it's a collaborative approach as well. It's really common, people come here with all sorts of issues, emotional pain, trauma, so I normalize that. So I would never force anyone to speak about something they don't want to speak to. But as soon as they come here and they recognize that everyone is just open and vulnerable, they automatically open up as well. But again, it comes back to trust and creating that safe environment.
Yeah, I think it's definitely about having patience, and everyone's coming in with a story. So it's taking your time to kind of listen to, like Mickey said, where they're at, and gaining that trust, and slowing things down for the moment so they can get comfortable with the community, with the therapist, with the team, so they're really able to open up and just explore what's going on for them.
People come here with all sorts of addiction, whether it's alcohol, heroin, cocaine, and something else. But what I see they have in common is pain. And I see that in groups as well, because when they come, they might think, oh, well, he's alcohol and I'm cocaine, I'm different, I'm better or I'm worse. But actually what they have in common is pain and suffering. And I see that a lot, and the substance usually is used to cope with that pain.
And I think it's for us to kind of look at the themes of what people are talking about. They might not have experienced the same thing, but underneath that, what emotions are similar that they can connect with each other. And people come in with years of protecting themselves that they're not sharing, but when they're in the groups, they start to realise there's a lot of people that we have similarities, or we can connect with each other, and we can, talk to each other and use that as a support. And coming here, that is the stepping stone and the start of their foundation, that they are able to trust others and share and see how powerful it is, the group therapies sessions can be, just by talking.
You see, we look at long-term change, and that might work in the short term, but what I recognize is also, addiction is just the tip of the iceberg. So the way I personally work with my clients and look at the relationship with the substance, because often you recognize the substance served different things, whether it was relief, whether it was confidence, whether it was, numbing the pain or escaping. So as soon as I recognize that, perhaps I would ask, not why did my addiction started, but more of what did the substance give me that I couldn't get elsewhere.
Depending on the client and how long they're here for, obviously if someone's here for 14 days or 28 days or 3 months, we'll tailor the program to what is best to kind of look at things. Obviously we won't be able to look at everything, but we'll take what's important and what's priority, so they have the skills and the foundation for their recovery when they leave Liberty House. For me, it's someone that's willing to put in the work, and then I'm here to meet them halfway to help guide and support. But really, I truly believe that every client will be an expert in themselves, to the extent that they'll know what's really going on for them, and we're here to kind of help open up the package and kind of help them repackage it in a way that they feel that's manageable. But it's the client's willingness to be here and willing to work, and we can help facilitate that.
For me, it's about transformation, and I saw that transformation within myself as I work in the field, but also in the clients, and it's just so obvious, the change. And often they come here lost, without a purpose, and when we see that long way and a long recovery, that they just transform their lives, both emotionally and physically, and I think it's beautiful. So for me, recovery is transformation. Well, you see, you can't want recovery more than they do. And what I work with a lot as a therapist is resistance. And it makes sense because people come here with trauma and pain and defenses. People let them down, so of course they'll have these defenses up, and there's no trust. But at the same time, we all try to support and help them. But at the same time, personally, sometimes it happened to me that I've been seen as the enemy, and it makes sense, as I said, because you're coping with the pain and trauma. But I would say better fight addiction than fight the person who's trying to help you. And on the other hand, you know, addiction kills, and that's a reality. And as much as I've seen a lot of successes, people have lost their life. That's really, really difficult.
Yeah, I think it's hard sometimes seeing the consequences or the aftermath of what the addiction has done for people and family members, and you know, trying to do as much as I can here, but also knowing that this is kind of a pause for people where they're in a safe environment, they're with people that, you know, have the same mindset, that are willing to change, and hopefully giving them the tools to do that on the outside. But the outside might be chaos as well for them, so it's having the hope and, you know, having that line where we can support, so they're able to do that on the outside.
You see, we can't really give advice because your therapist is not that's not our role. But what I have a story with a client where she believed it's beyond help. And what I did, I looked at her and I asked her to imagine maybe herself in 5 years having the relationship that she wants, having 5 years of sobriety, and then she comes back to rehab, and there's another person sitting on the same chair, feeling like that. How would she feel? And then she said, "Oh, I'd love that," and her whole face changed. So she saw hope. So for me, that was hope in her eyes. And also I would say, you know, if a person that you really love would come to you and say those things, that they are beyond help, what would you say? And often people, you know, would be met with openness and kindness. So why not put that into yourself?
Hearing from people, clients that have been here, how impactful the guest speakers have been, of past members that have been at Liberty House or at other centres, and seeing people that they can relate to or have been in their shoes, and either if it's 30 days down the line or 3 years down the line, them having that connection of, this is a place that I can be in eventually, and, you know, it is achievable and it's manageable. So I you know, strive towards that, and seeing the evidence of that, I think, is really powerful for clients to see.
As a team, we have our plan for the day, and what we do, we keep it flexible as well, because the clients, they need variety and we work differently. So it's important to recognize how we structure our workshop or the day, and then give that support to the clients. We collaborate a lot on that. In the morning we meet, we allocate the tasks, you're doing this, you're doing that, because clients need consistency, and we need to show up every single day for them to also show up for them every single day.
Yeah, communication is key, and we have our own clients that we're allocated, but we talk to everyone in the community, and they know that they can come to us with anything. So hearing what's going on with everyone is a real asset for everyone's journey.
As an integrative therapist, that means I work with different needs, and I apply different approaches to different needs. But at the same time, you will work a lot, you know, motivational interviewing, TBT, CBT. We have a lot of psychoeducational workshops, and clients really, really love it. So my approach is integrative.
My approach is also integrative. I believe that therapy is not, you know, a one-size-fits-all box. So every client is going to have like a tailor-made plan for them. I also work with a lot of neurodiverse clients as well. So obviously the approach will be different, and how it's kind of given to them. So it's more in a way that's in their language. And I think that's really important, that you've got to kind of speak in the client's language so they're able to digest everything that's going on, because it's a lot of information. And you know, even from day one, you're given loads of information, and for people that their normal environment isn't talking, to be going into a group therapy session, you need to be able to manage the space that everyone's included in that and can speak freely. Look online, look on the information. If you want to come down for a visit, you're more than welcome to. Give us a call. But yeah, if you're thinking about it, you know, keep that thought going and just investigate and look into UCAT and Liberty House.
I say, I know it's hard, but the first step is the most important as well. So once you do that step, then everything will unfold.